Howdy, everyone. Welcome in. Friendly, thank you for being first. And howdy. Hope everyone's having a good day. As you can see, I'm still avoiding Lords of the Fallen because I don't I don't feel like playing it. Those likes are destroying my soul. But here we are. And yes, for those of you who don't know, this is going to be a stream with a shout out to Jyan, Jyan over on YouTube. Uh, she is not dead. She's just going on vacation and probably won't be back until like what she said, closer to Christmas. So she's gonna be gone for a little while. And so someone made this nice little picture here. Didn't know she was going out to the late John. Friendly, do you not see the picture right there? It says not dead, just gone. She ain't dead. She's just going on vacation for a little bit. And by a little bit, according to her, like probably closer till Christmas, so pretty late into next month. But yeah. I kind of jumped the gun putting the picture up because she does actually have a Splatoon collab today. So she will be streaming today. Today is going to be like her last stream before she heads out on vacation. And then she'll be gone until forever. Like a month and a half. She tries to say that it's going to fly by, but that's going to take a while. That is that is a that is going to be a wait. But yes, welcome in. But yes, I did say we were going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. I really love this game. I haven't touched it since I beat my first stream playthrough. I'm gonna double check to see to make sure that my extension is still working for Baldur's Gate. Have it up and running. I do. Ha ha ha. So you guys, as viewers, when chat decisions come up, should be able to vote on dialogue options. Whether or not I listen to your votes is a different story, but you should be able to vote on dialogue options. We're going to play some Baldur's Gate 3 today. And yeah, I've played this game. I haven't really like gone and done a full dedicated playthrough since I beat my first stream playthrough, which admittedly I missed a lot of content in that playthrough because one, I let someone die, and then I just didn't follow that quest line after. So while that first playthrough still was like, I want to say like 60 or so hours, there was probably roughly another 40 hours of content that I missed. I missed a lot of content. There is a lot of shit in the game. Like, if there is any point for a 12-hour stream, this is probably the game for it. This is probably going to be the game for it. But let's go ahead and shrink myself down here a little bit and go over to the correct screen, shall we? As we will start up a new game. Oh, I should make sure that you guys are hearing the game audio. Also, I'm gonna double check my audio because this game is a little louder than I remember. But I hope y'all are ready. 10 minutes into the stream. Now starts. Yes, we are 10 minutes in and the game is finally starting. So here comes the true first decision, is the difficulty. And now I've heard comments on all three difficulties. So you have Explorer, which is supposed to be basically the easy, Balanced to the medium, and Tactician is hard. From what I've heard some people say, I've heard people say that they actually found Balanced to be more difficult than Tactician. Tactician. Bro, go big or go home. All Tactician does, apparently, is just make social encounters a little harder. But for, like, combat, apparently Balanced is harder. One thing I do want to do eventually is because there's currently a multiplayer cap of 4 for a party. What I want to do, because I just know that there's a mod that doubles that cap to 8. And I want to try and get a big collab together of a bunch of Nekatama. Try and do an 8-person game of Baldur's Gate 3 and see how that goes. Also, howdy potato. And for those of you who hopefully you saw it, if you didn't see it, you should be able to refresh the stream and see the extension to where for dialogue options, you guys will be able to vote on which dialogue options I pick. Now, whether or not I listen to you is a different story. But you'll be able to vote on which dialogue options you think I should pick. But I have one advocate for Tactician with Potato. Does anyone else have any opinions on it? Because like I said, I've heard some people say they found Balanced to be harder than Tactician. Like, the only difference between the two apparently is because there are, like, some spells that you can use in dialogue. I do Balanced. The only difference between the two is, like, there are some spells you can do in dialogue to, like, help with, make people a bit more easier to persuade and things like that. In Balanced, there's no repercussions to it. In Tactician, if you do it on somebody after the conversation is over, they become hostile. That's the difference between the two of them. But we'll do Balanced for today, because I like Balanced. And I don't know, I've seen this a million times. I don't know who in this chat has not seen this intro sequence, but this game is wild. It is wild from start to finish. Me. Well, Potato, you're in for an experience. I actually need to shrink John and I down here a little bit so you can see the game. Did I like your art? I did like your art. It was very, very nice, Potato. You did a very good job. Blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I'm gonna shrink us all down a little bit so that y'all can see the game. This is from our perspective. The very, very disgusting mind flayers. Y'all ready to see the most disturbing intro sequence in existence? Ew, that's some long nails. Oh yeah, no, did you not see the Cthulhu looking face on him? Boy, I'm eating. Well, that's a mistake. You're about to see. Yep. Yep, it's about to get worse. About to get worse. We're about to see it from a first-person perspective. You see that? Nah. Nah, man. Nah, just... Nah. Now comes character creation. No, I don't want to reset tutorials. I know all this shit. So the background that I played last time was the Dark Urge here. Unfortunately, those VODs are like long since gone, because this was one of the first games I streamed. Well, actually, it wasn't one of the first games because I streamed this back in August when it first released. August of it was August of this year. So it's been a few months since I played this last. But to give you an idea of what's going on with the Dark Urge here, I have a little intro video for him. But this is what the whole background was like.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being.
Yeah.
Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark
Rose emo.
lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me.
More like
before my twitching knife hand.
The voice actor
A tragedy in blood.
did like go full on like dark Shakespearean. Oh, I'm knocking my mic around. Did go full on dark Shakespearean with his intro. But essentially, it's an amnesiac sociopath. Like an amnesiac serial killer, to where you have no memories, nothing beyond your name. And let me see, Gale. Gale? Wizard motherfucker here? Never mind, he's ugly.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please, no need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mistra, who named me her chosen, and her lover. Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
Never mind, he's ugly. God damn. Chill. Chill. Then there's Shadowheart. This is the character I romanced in my first playthrough. She is indeed my Baldur's Gate 3 waifu. I love her. She's great.
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and
Very emo at the start, though.
There is little more I can tell you than that. My lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes
Art teacher
of my
vibes.
memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
And there's art teacher. Yeah, she is bigger art teacher vibes. And then here's a fan favorite character. Mind you, all of these Origins characters, except for the Dark Urge here, are all companions that you can find in game to have in your party to interact with. But Karlach here is a fan favorite. Yes.
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. I've escaped now. Thank you, mind flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
She just wants to live her life, man. She really does. But anyway, we are going to do a custom character. First, I am a dude. First thing we decide is race. So I can be an elf with a subrace of high elf or wood elf. There's the tiefling that you just saw. There's Drow, which is the emo edgy elves. Got human, Yankee, dwarf, half elf, which is the race I played last time. I generally like half elves. I think they're great. That's just me. Halfling, gnome, dragonborn, that could be a big old dragon dude, and half orc is also a big old muscle man. Gnome's cute. Yeah, gnome is very, very small and very, very slow moving. But yeah, as you can see, gnome tiny. And there's a few different subraces. So there's rock gnomes, forest gnomes, and deep gnomes. 3 different subraces. I honestly don't know which to pick. I generally don't like playing the small races just because they move so slow. So basically on your turn in combat, you can only move a certain amount of distance, which the average is 30 feet. Gnomes, dwarves, and halflings can only move 25. Which may not seem like a big difference. Hating on short people now. Well, here's the thing, right? There's short, and then there's an average of like 3 feet tall. Right? There's a difference there. Do you feel the difference there, Potato? Potato, you are still a full 2 feet taller than this gnome here. 2 feet taller. Yes. Yes, gnomes are like 3 feet tall. Dwarves are a little bit taller, but even then, they're still on average only about 4 feet to 4'6". Like, they're short, and then there's legs so stumpy that you can barely move fast enough to keep up with anyone else. The last time I played half elf, part of me wants to do it just like because I just like half elves. I found them to be like a great balance between elf and human. That, and also I think for like the male characters, half elves honestly look the best and have the best, like, this here for me is the most aesthetically pleasing face out of all of like the male characters you have. Like the rest of them are not great. Dragonborn, it doesn't really matter what their face looks like because this is just a big old fuck off dragon dude. He looks like a white boy. You can change their appearance. Like there's like a few different facial structures. These are like the half-elf ones here. I think humans have the most variety you can pick from, which still isn't that much. But humans do have the most variety to pick from. Also, part of the reason why he looks like a white boy is because elves mostly look like white boys. There's a few exceptions. But for the most part, I'm not a fan of the male elven appearance. Female elves, on the other hand, or feminine elves in general, I feel all look significantly better than their male counterparts. Same with tieflings. All like the female facial structures all look significantly better than their male counterparts. Like this is really like, to me, the only like, because like, yeah, to me just the females all look better than their male counterparts. Except for half elves. Half elves are the only ones where I feel like they have an even split between the females and males looking decently similar. Half elves are just hot. Half elves are supposed to be the most fuckable of all the races. And with half elf, there are 3 sub races. The one I picked last time was the wood half elf. Again, you can still edit their appearance. This is just the default look. The reason why I like the wood half elf is because they're a little bit faster. They have a speed of 35 instead of 30. Then there's also the drow half elf, which is just the edgy half elf. But I do feel like I should pick something different than half elf. Half orcs are just, that's the face of someone who's just looking to fuck up your day. That's just someone who's looking for that's someone who's just there to fuck your day up. They're beautiful, what do you mean? I mean, fair, but just that expression and the fact that it has natural built-in scars. This is a dude who really just wants to fuck your day up. Actually, I think all the half-orc, well, most of these two anyway, have built-in scars as part of the facial features. Which doesn't surprise me, as half-orcs are supposed to be like that. Their lore is that they tend to be a bit more aggressive and combat focused, hence why they're kind of hunched forward a little bit, like they're ready to throw down. Dragonborn are a bit more prideful, so they stand up straighter. Still very, very big by comparison. I just realized there's a setting I might have to change. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is, so I don't really know what I want to go with here. Usually should also determine what class I want to play and then go based off of that. My options are Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Ranger, Paladin. So a lot of people like Paladin. Paladin seems to be a fan favorite. The two most popular races here are Paladin and Sorcerer, which on my last playthrough I played a Sorcerer, and I already know why Paladin is why Sorcerer is so popular. I think the main reason why these two are so popular is entirely because they both of them are like charisma based characters, which is actually really important for basically being the main character in the party's face. Is you want to have decent charisma. There's Monk, which is one of my personally favorite classes. Rogue. If this was me, I'd probably spend like 2 hours here. I have seen plenty of people do that. I've seen people spend several hours in character creation. The best part is that once you get into the game, after a certain point, there is a way to completely respec your character. Like there's just an NPC that follows you around, where if you feel like I don't like this playstyle, you can go to the NPC and completely respec your character. I, however, think I'm going to start as a Paladin. Now there are the 3 subclasses, and my personal favorite, Oath of Vengeance. Although I do think I need to change my race again. I may do a tiefling for this. This goes Produce Flame, Mage Hand, Thaumaturgy. Although I do like cantrips, which you can't really have as a Paladin. I don't want to do Sorcerer again. As much as I liked Sorcerer, I don't want to do it again. Wizard is a fucking nerd. Maybe what I might do, actually. Idea. I have an idea. I do think we will do half elf. Half wood elf. We are going to play a fighter on defense. Because you can't also multi-class and split into 2 separate classes. Do I want to do that though? Because my idea is to start off as a fighter and then multi-class into wizard to get some spells. But I don't know if I want to do. I might want to though. Mind you, monk is like one of my personal favorites. Excuse me. I do like Monk a lot. Out of, like, in terms of actual like gameplay, I like Monk a lot. Rogue is very helpful. The only downside to not choosing a caster, because having a caster on hand is always good in a party. By not having a caster already there, I am subjugating myself to the fact that I'm likely going to have Gale with me. Which, no offense to Gale, actually full offense to Gale, is less than desirable. I don't want to play a wizard, not particularly. Because, like, between wizards and sorcerers, I very much prefer sorcerer. My brain is trying to tell me to just go back to sorcerer. I'm like, I can't. I shouldn't. I should try something else. Because last time I did a Draconic Bloodline sorcerer, which was very, very strong, especially towards the late game. Just because sorcerers can spam out so many spells. Guys, help. My instinct is telling me to go to sorcerer again. Storm Sorcerer is also... I haven't tried it yet. It seems really fun. The only downside, like, is the lack of AC. Like, your armor class is not great. At least not at base. So it's fairly easy for you to get hit. Though as a half elf, you can carry a shield. They all offer Featherfall, Conscious City, Laughter, Burning Hand, Freeze, Witch Bolt, Armor of Agatha. That is a good one. I do think, yeah, I do think that's what I'm gonna go with. It's this one. I'm debating on whether or not I should try to make this look more like my model or like match my IRL skin tone. Because if I were matching my IRL skin tone, right about here is probably pretty close. Because, like, this is too dark and this is actually a little too light. So, like, if there was an in-between between these two, that'd be perfect. Like, if I were to go outside more and touch grass in the summer, this is probably more along the lines of what my skin tone would look like. Whereas my model is like here and I'm white as fuck. Like you can tell, just look at me in the corner here. I'm white as fuck on the model. Try to find a happy in between, I guess. Chronic bloodline. So now we can choose a different color of scales. Different appearance of them. Those are white, but they're a bit more bluish. Then we have the different scale patterns we can pick. I like that. Facial hair, no. Hairstyle, we are changing that. I don't think they have anything even close, like an approximation of my hairstyle. Let's see. Because a lot of these aren't great. The fact that this is a hairstyle you can pick. Literally balding. This is where my indecisiveness comes in. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No. I'm not gonna be a sorcerer. I'm going to remake one of my D&D characters that I almost consistently remake. Although I think I might make him as a paladin this time. Who is a half elf. Yeah, we'll go vengeance here. But half elf. We're gonna edit his appearance. That's more skin tone I get. This hairstyle is along the lines of what he usually has. Usually has slightly darker hair. It's more brown. There we go. Eyes. Usually a green. That. Beautiful. Although he does also generally have a scar. Right around there. Beautiful. Amazing. It's him. And we're gonna allocate the ability scores though. I didn't want the plus. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do there. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. So this is the allocation I'll go with for now until I could get some heavy armor. 6 potatoes. Sorry I'm late. I just got back home from work. It's a bunch. Nice. Welcome back. Hope you had a good day at work. As you can see, we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. And it is in Loving memory of Jyan. Not dead, she's just going on vacation. Okay. Yeah. D. I think. Yeah. Gonna be our character. Name is Cyrus. Now for Guardian. Literally already perfect. Don't need to make any other changes besides that. She looks great. But yeah, here's the you ready for the artist intro sequence? Ready to watch alien abduction in live action? You're about to see an alien abduction happening right in front of you. Not the tentacles. There's a lot of tentacles involved in this. The fucking Wilhelm scream always gets me. Wherever there are mind flayers, there are Githyanki hunting them. You know, they keep breathing fire, but I don't think they're actually hitting anything or doing it damage to anything. Something I didn't realize the first few times I've seen this intro sequence is they aren't really doing anything besides just being loud. Dude's literally damaging his own ship trying to get away. God, I love dragons. There be dragons, there do be dragons. Look at this shit. All right. Time to move.
My heck, where the hells are we?
Good question. I don't know. I do know.
Always room for more?
Thing is that you guys don't know.
Time to push ahead.
Okay. And there's some. In early access, there were potions in there, but there are no more potions in there. However, there'd be a dead mind flip there.
No traps, please. Dead. Good.
So this is Baldur's Gate. This is the game. This is not. There's the city of Baldur's Gate, which is in the game. This is not that city. This is Baldur's Gate 3. It's a dead goblin on him. I don't think there's really anything else of value around here. Not even those books can be picked up. Oh. I'm a genius. Caught myself on fire. We are trapped, are you? Every time I look over at my screen with OBS, I just see that picture of John. Someone made that in like 5 minutes last night.
From this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Actually, I want to know if you guys can see this. You should be able to. Is you should be able to vote on dialogue options. Or actually, I may have to open up vote. I can. Beautiful. Yeah, so if I open up voting, you guys can vote on dialogue option. Twitch integration, there is indeed Twitch integration. So it should show up on the screen right now. If it's not there, probably refresh. But you should be able to vote. Should be able to anyway. Let me refresh. Yeah. Fucking 1-1. Already posting in the Nekotama Discord. Screenshot of my fucking stream. Oh. God, I love it. Yeah, there should be. I tried it on my screen. But I may have to reopen it. Yeah, I just had to reopen it. Check on my end. Yep. Okay. That's how. Perfect. Okay. So I did my own vote on it, which so that first vote doesn't count. That's me. But if anyone would like to vote on dialogue options, you are welcome to. If not, I will just pick whichever ones I want. Alright, I'm back. Cool. Yeah, so I click that. Got hit by that ad as soon as I got back. Nice. So clicking that, you should be able to pick a dialogue option. You should have an option to. The brain has just been wriggling on my screen this entire time. Okay, you should see a 1, 2, and 3 pop up. And then clicking on one should show whichever one.
Remove us from this body.
Whenever I do that.
From this case. Free us. Please.
There we go. Okay, so I very briefly saw someone. Yep, so there's one. God. Wants me to use investigation with my low ass intelligence. Just you? You indeed. I have -1 to intelligence. I still rolled high enough. Cool.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay. Given that, actually, the fact that I succeeded, I didn't realize there was an option that would get you advantage. So, we'll try the one that gives us advantage, even though I have no bonus to it. Because advantage, I just roll twice and I take the higher roll.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
But I'm not going to. BRB, alright. I will be here.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
I did actually change an option.
We are needed.
Don't remember. Is there we go. Okay.
To the helm we go.
All right.
We are going to the helm.
And now we have a little companion. But first, I need to heal because I was stupid to walk through fire. You know, what did I come back to? You came back to me having a friend. Also me having sniffles.
I feel better.
Oh, isn't this the Celestia of here? That's a demon. That is an intellect devourer. That is in fact not a demon. Why did you walk through fire? Because I was dumb. I didn't realize how close to the fire I was. Bro, did you leave like as soon as Zayon showed up? Because, hey, yo, that's your character.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head
Yeah,
throbs
it's a
and your
cutscene.
skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, bro's fine. Yeah.
My head. What is this?
I chose to remake a older D&D character that I've played a few times. But yeah, he is a half-elf soldier by the name of Cyrus. But anyway, you ready to see the Twitch integration, Potato? Because you guys can vote on which dialogue options I pick. And if you don't see the voting screen come up, you may have to refresh. You guys can vote on which dialogue options I pick. How do we screw him over? Well, in this early interaction, you can't. And also by voting, that just shows which ones chat wants me to pick. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to listen to you. So depending on if it's a stupid ass decision, I may elect to ignore it. But these early ones, it's very hard to screw me over. Okay. So far I see a vote for one. I'll leave it open for a few more seconds. And looks like we're going with dialogue option 1.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape,
Very hard, yeah.
unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
My Wi-Fi is so bad.
Within days,
You hate to see it.
mind flayers.
How bad is your Wi-Fi? Is it super delayed, Potato? How delayed are we talking here? It keeps freezing. Oh no. You may need to try lowering stream resolution on your end. That's usually what I end up having to do. God, Wi-Fi sucks. It really does. Bad internet is the bane of my existence. I'm gonna let Potato figure that out.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Bro. Okay. That's little buddy's turn.
I won't give in. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Everyone got one shot, bro.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Something good here, I hope.
I have to collect all the items. Oh, won't. Collect everything. I remember the last time I tried to play this with somebody else, so actually the most viewed clip on my channel. The most viewed clip on my channel was a friend I was playing with, Rara. She had a whole bunch of computer. They're dead. They don't need it. They really don't. She was having a bunch of computer issues while we were trying to play. To the point where her computer crashed like 3 or 4 times during the entire stream. So there's a clip that's just like a full minute of a rant of her like trying to figure it out. Oh.
We have no time for stragglers.
She's gonna be very helpful here, and that's my waifu.
The construction is too
I'm gonna have to
alien.
watch that after. Yeah.
It's familiar.
It is a fucking.
Ship is crashing.
It was literally just a minute of me laughing my ass off as she's sitting there, like, got up from her computer, walked away, and was like ranting the entire time.
They did something to it when they sealed me. Hurry! Please!
It was great. It was fantastic. I loved it. The fact that they call this a sphincter is unsettling to me.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Y'all ready to see something real fun? I usually ignore this cutscene, but
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
That's some body horror type shit.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
When you watch her change.
That cannot be our fate. Rune? For what?
That's just nasty. Yeah. So, that tadpole that was put into our eye at the very beginning, that's gonna change us into one of those if we don't do something about it.
The console appears dormant.
So,
Console hums
we have to
life.
do something
But
about
what
it,
is
or
its
we're just gonna
purpose?
be.
Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? Suddenly you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
God, I love the way the narrator's voice actor says authority like that. Just, it hits so good.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind.
Did I miss something here with Jyan?
Sated.
The narrative is great. It really is. No, Cody, the thing you miss is that, tomorrow John leaves for vacation. So someone made this last night and I just put it on stream. I'm gonna keep it on stream until she comes back from her vacation. So it's just gonna, Jyan will always be here in spirit.
Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her
You know, technically have a Splatoon collab later today.
because you have a gift with you.
But yeah,
Dangerous company.
she will be going on vacation.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting.
I need someone to pass me that without the so I could put my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to DM him for that because he put this in a VC chat.
Shadowheart. One moment.
I'm at work, just dropping in. Probably saw one screenshot. You did see one screenshot in Discord.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay. Time to grab some shit. I don't remember if I can throw these. I think I can. I don't remember. And he's configuring scan guns. Pew pew. All right. Here we are gonna quick save, even though I think it does auto save.
Do as I say. Who put you in? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Ladies, please. Yeah, it does autosave here. But because there is a certain item I do want to get that is actually fairly difficult to get. That was one thing that I didn't notice is they changed the voice actor for that Mind Flare after early access.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it. My faith will protect me.
No. I shot a hard time for you to collect some shit. And bro, you can never hit anything with Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame is just fucking, it is a meme at this point. It is a huge meme within the community because it almost never hits.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Even though in all reality, it should. That's a lot of icons. This is actually very, very light in what can be showing on screen at a time. When I was playing my sorcerer on my first playthrough, I had it stacked up like this, and all of these were full. There was something in all of those slots.
Oh, no traps, please.
Yeah, sorcerers just get a lot of stuff. Players like you is a different breed. Sorcerers just get a lot of stuff, including a whole bunch of different spells. And there's also a bunch of items that give you spells and all sorts of other things.
I'd better take a peek.
I can only keep up with 5 icons. Diablo moment.
Taking position.
Can't reach it in melee. we go.
Fall by my hand.
Beautiful. I did 4 damage to this guy. Alright, Shadowheart. Oh.
Swift and lethal.
My sinuses, once again, wait until I start fucking streaming before they give me shit.
Hurry before they strike.
Every time.
Where do we go from here?
And that's a miss with the advantage. Okay. RNG does not like me. No, it does not.
The outer sky. It's now on. What should I do?
That's what you do.
Have to keep going.
Useful.
Fury. I am death. On the move.
Okay.
Still on my feet.
There we go. Beautiful. You do not have that many turns to actually get off the ship. Okay.
Ready.
Does she get a second guiding bolt? No, she can't.
I will ascend.
Come on, Shadowheart.
I can't even catch my breath.
I hit a second one. Hit a second attack. Why can't you do it, Shadowheart? Okay.
To keep fighting.
Shadowheart, I need you to land some more hits here. Because this guy's about to get backup coming in, and that backups are really gonna fuck our day up if it doesn't get killed fast enough.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh, one out.
Come a little closer.
Thankfully, they're really far away, so they can't really hurt us quite yet. Okay, he's got 14 health left.
Let's finish this.
That's good. Yeah, it is. That is pretty good. Yeah.
No choice but to keep going.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to secure this kill. The Mind Flayer might get it. Which, since we helped kill it, we'll still get some of the XP from it, just not all of it. Unless this guy kills the Mind Flayer here. Uh-oh.
Need to stay focused.
Not looking great.
Fury. I am death. Make way.
Never a dull moment.
This is not looking good. Uh-oh. I may end up having to quick load. He's almost dead.
Time to strike.
Come on. Come on. What do I have here? Come on. Yep. Yep. This is a quick load.
I am fury.
Unless she can land this hit and do the remaining 3 damage. Nope. Quick load time. God damn it. I want his sword. And the only way you can get his sword is by killing him. That was so much easier as a sorcerer.
Do it.
We'll skip through this dialogue because we've seen it all already.
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Okay.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Let's end this. Let me strike true.
Shadowheart, come on. Okay, he's stunned. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get close enough to him to actually do any damage before the stun wears off. Yeah. The stun wears off at the start of his turn. So I wasn't even able to take advantage of that. Actually, I may need to move Intellect Devourer, because technically it counts the Intellect Devourer as an ally, so it won't use its Mind Blast if an ally is in range of it.
Seems like the best way.
Yo. That's a miss. That's a fucking crit for 5 damage.
I will not know failure.
Okay. Now it's time for Shadowheart to catch up a little bit. Bro, Shadowheart, come on. Yes. Stunned. There's a crit. No time left? Bro, we have plenty of time left, Lae'zel. Chill.
Concentrate.
Got plenty of time. There's the guiding bolt. Because I just want to do as much damage to this fucker as possible. You're fine, Lae'zel. You got this. Because I know he's really gonna fuck up the Mind Flare.
Victory awaits.
Bonus action, second wind. Dead.
I'm ready.
Guiding bolt. That was a crit. Let's fucking go. That's another crit. Okay. Okay. Now we're looking better. Okay, now I just have to do 3 damage with it. And I miss. All we have to do is 3 damage. This gameplay work turn-based with some D&D dice rolls for checks? Yes. Combat is all turn-based. And he's dead. Bro. Why he gotta turn on us like that? That'll hurt. You're gonna have to run up and grab his shit. Can't we kill this guy? He doesn't have any resistance. He has magical resistance, so he has advantage against spells and shit. Yeah, he can one-shot us. Pretty sure. I want to see if we can kill him.
I will ascend.
I'll leave Lae'zel there for now. Oh yeah, no, he kills us straight up. Nope. Got the sword. Nice. Yeah, Lae'zel, we out. We can't beat him. As much as I would love to try. Yep, Lae'zel, we out of here.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
So ideally, killing him and surviving this should give us enough XP to level up. At least it should. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm getting tossed around like a fucking ragdoll over here. Yeah, there used to be no incentive for killing that guy like very early into the early access. So like if you were literally incentivized to just avoid him and get to the transponder as fast as possible and then just pull it. Whereas I think it was like patch 4 or something in the early access where they finally added in the fact that if you killed him you got his sword. But they also, so people started doing it, but there was also a thing where like if there was still any devilkin around, the mind flayer wouldn't turn hostile to you. Whereas now, the moment you kill him, the mind flayer will always turn hostile to you after he's dead, because it's like you're no longer needed. And there's Minthara. One of the companions that it's so disappointing because the only way you can get her to join your party is if you choose essentially the evil option. You can redeem her from there, but you have to choose the evil option in order to get her to join your party in the first place. Which closes off so many other storylines and companions you get. So I just never think it's worth it The only way I know anything about her story or how she works is because I see videos of it. Because I'm never gonna actually, I'm likely never going to have that playthrough because I can't bring myself to take the evil options.
The tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Tick, 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 tick. Yep. Need to get enough XP to level up. Let's go. We're gonna go dueling. As long as I'm wielding a weapon in only one hand, and then either nothing or a shield in the other, I get a +2 to damage that weapon. Okay, now for my spells. What else do I want to have prepared? Lethal Smite. Compelled Duel is great. Searing Smite's pretty good. I take off Wrathful Smite for Thunderous Smite. For plus. Yeah. That's what we'll do. And then I am going to want to slap on some heavy armor as soon as I can get it.
Very well.
Let's go wake up Shadowheart. Get up.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Yes.
How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
Indeed.
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Want to stay
We
together?
need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
True.
Can't think of better company.
True. Get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Good.
Lead the way.
All right.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Level Shadowheart up. This level 2 cleric doesn't really get anything super fancy. We get to change our leveled spells. Get rid of that, and I may as well just add. Create or destroy water. Inflict wounds is alright, I guess. Hang on to.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Anything in the barrel? Couple hammers and a trap disarm kit, which is good. Gold. I don't think power has any. Hey. Carry it. Okay, on my dog is whining at my door like he wasn't just whining to be let out of the room. And now he's come back and is whining at the door to be let back in. Yeah, push. No, buddy. Really? Right now? Right now. Alright, fine. Ten push-ups and 10 push-ups completed. Sitting up straight. A little bit of water here. And we're good to move on. Wonderful. My one moderator. Ladies and gentlemen.
What's hiding here?
Who randomly appears. Make me do exercises. And then disappears again. I can hear my fucking dog. On the side of the door.
More of those wretched things.
Little bastard. Oh, I didn't pick up a lot of loot that was over there. I missed a lot of loot. And on the non-alloyed. Okay. All these things rolled higher than us in initiative. Battleheart might be a little screwed here.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
One strike could be lethal. However, I think there's a little something you are forgetting. And smite! I love Divine Smite.
Need to stay focused.
Bro, we're just literally like, okay, here's like a coyote. Let me pull out my fucking RPG.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't.
However, that's all my spell slots burned right now. I won't be able to get any more unless I rest. My spell slots only come back on a long rest.
What's in here?
Which, am I truly that worried about it? Nah.
One day I'll catch
Hey.
a break.
I will either need to respec someone into a wizard, or I will have to have
Come on.
bring Gale in my party. Which I don't know that I want Gale in my party. I rolled a natural 1. Oh. Natural 1s. so annoying. Up here? Like it.
Hurry! I've got one of those.
Game looks pretty good. It is really, really good. I love this game so much.
In the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you. Keep
Bro,
your
I am
distance.
covered
No
in blood
distance.
that isn't mine.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Nah. I'm fighting, bitch. Wanna try me?
You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course.
There we go.
That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I'm gonna leave this to you guys. What do you guys think I should say? I'm seeing options for 2. Two seems like the option we're 2 it is.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Yep.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
We need to get rid of it.
Of course. But first things first.
Alright, I can use a rogue.
I was ready to go this alone.
And the voice
But
acting is
maybe
impeccable.
sticking with the herd
They really
isn't
are.
such
Dude,
a
the
bad
voice
idea.
actors in this
And
so
you
fucking
seem
good.
like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
They did such a good job with this game. Okay. Arian has cunning action. Okay. Give him a short sword and a dagger because I didn't pick up enough sword like I should have. We're gonna hide that helmet on him because it's ugly as fuck. And what else do I have to give him? Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him a light crossbow instead of his short bow. Short bow sucks. He is a high elf, so he can use a longbow.
A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
Even injured, it's dangerous. Be careful.
Arian.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Well, it's dead now. I wanted to kill it. There is an interaction with it vocally, but yeah, using that interaction, it can actually get you killed. So I don't do it. I just shoot the thing from a distance. It also just became a force of habit because in early access, yeah. Oh yeah, there's some shit that can happen just by talking to the wrong people. In early access, there was a crowd around him, around that thing, that would attack you. They would not drop hostilities until you killed the mind flayer.
Very well.
Need some guidance. At a heart.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away.
Okay. God, my sinus is acting up.
Can't give up now.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Because I didn't know that there was something of value there. You're about to see me go to all the spots. And actually, a lot of these things I knew already because I played early access. They changed a few things, but they mostly only changed like story things. So gameplay wise, there wasn't actually that much early access. Like there were a few locations of items that were changed, but nothing much.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Grab it. I did have Lazelle grab some, so they have grabbed a few of the valuables. Maybe where some of my valuables went. Okay.
What's going on with that room? It's unsteady.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Realizing I didn't change my proficiencies at all. I just used the base ones. Oops. Well, if I respec, I can change those.
A hand? Anyone?
Oh, Gale. Dark Urge has a very, very funny interaction here.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
That I didn't realize was an interaction until I got somebody else to do it. Oh, it was gold.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
An introduction?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
I was, yes.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Content in basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Alright.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Sure thing, Gale. Level him up as well. I do like evocation, just because he automatically makes the allies succeed on saving throws for his spells that are AoE. Which, yeah, I think I might go evocation just to be safe. The fact that he does not have either magic or shield, criminal. That'll do.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Beautiful.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
It's a good thing I have proficiency in persuasion.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Now that they're out of earshot, sure. Okay.
Observe and listen.
Darian.
Before you see them.
As you say.
Shoot it down.
Looking ahead.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Beautiful. Okay. I really quickly do need to use the bathroom. We're gonna go on a quick break. I can answer the call of need, and I will be right back. Anyway, I just looked over just quickly. Yeah, be right back. Couple minutes. Go to the bathroom, get water, get snacks, whatever you need to do. Be right back. Yep, howdy, I am back. I needed to take a bathroom break. But we are all here. Good to go. And also, Potato, who do you think you are? I refuse the title of Pookie. No. No. That ain't me. That ain't me. Watching it, 160p, bruh. Yeah, I hate to see it. When the Wi-Fi is bad, you have to watch it in 160. God damn. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Couldn't be me though. My download speeds are insane. Upload can leave a little bit to be desired, but download is insane.
With haste. Anything of use?
This is me casually throwing shade at Potato for a net connection, which he has absolutely no control. Sitting in like the most remote area of the house. Why are you sitting in the most remote area of the house? I don't want to be disturbed.
Keep a blade close.
Why did... You're that concerned? Probably gonna move upstairs so the Wi-Fi is better there. Yeah, I'd recommend doing that if you actually, you know, want to watch the stream with any form of quality. Otherwise, you're just gonna be suffering.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay, I think I need my spell slots back. Actually, I think we could probably take this fight without spells. Head push up. Man. What the fuck, V? What are you doing? What are you doing, VTube? Why did VTube Studio, like, when I pause like that, start lagging? What the fuck is this? But when I'm not paused, no issues. But when I pause, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Right, alright. 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups. Beautiful. Okay. Bro, what are you grunting like that for? That was a tiny ledge.
Well, hello.
Yeah. Sneak cantankerously towards his devilish deeds. Got with it. On the highest of high rolls.
The subtle approach. Into the shadows.
Posture check. Alright, posture check it is. Wait, can Astarion solo this? Astarion solo this? Because they don't know where he is? My sub's ending today, Sag. I know you have to wait until tomorrow for someone to be able to gift you one.
This will do nicely.
Yeah, he's at a spot where they can't actually see him. Gotta start the grind to find a sugar daddy. Exactly what angle I was able to hit him. That. Where I'm at. Yes, I can.
Leave no trace.
Astarion is soloing this fight. Love to see it.
Let's move.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Jesus Christ, dogs. Stop it. Fuck like that, get out of here. Can I dash while in hiding? I can. Ah. Skulk cantankerously towards my devilish deeds. And she still can't see me.
Time for a cup.
I should have played a rogue. It's nowhere. Bit over. Her blind spot. Bro. Oh man, I should have played a rogue. I should have made my character a rogue. Being able to solo like that is hilarious. Too bad. I can always respec.
Shall we?
actually here. But yeah, in some fights, if you just fully use abilities correctly, which I don't always do, you just solo them. L gamer, bruh.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I don't gotta take that shit from you, potato. Okay. Now a long rest. I have enough camping supplies. Oh. Pick some stuff up. I did pick up one. I'll end up using it anyway. Long rest time. Oh. I just had an email I'm checking real quick. Hold up. Yeah, not interested in that.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
A monster forms in. I knew your kind.
If you won't be able to watch your next stream as much next semester.
See the severity. Be
This
quick
is-
about your rest.
Oh,
We must locate a
Sag.
crash. A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us
I gotta be
dare to
on
rest,
campus from 11 to
that the
5. Kill me.
gates do not still pursue us with each peal of
Well,
the
we'll
bell?
see, because I did.
Take your rest. I will stand
I
watch.
did say I was gonna
Should a
try
single
doing later
tentacle
streams
split
next
your
week,
skull, I will not
but we'll see how much
hesitate to end you.
how much later. Because the only reason I switched to doing earlier streams like this is because, during the summer, my house doesn't have AC, and we were in the middle of a heat wave. So having to close my door with my PC running to stream, I was dying in here, like constantly. So that's why my stream schedule became so early. But at the moment, since it's winter, I don't have to worry about that too much. So I may be able to, I'm gonna try switching back to some later stream.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
Thanks, I'm gonna adopt you. I don't really know that I need a big mansion. Honestly, just like a comfortably sized house. Hell, it can even be a small house. It can even just be, I'll be your sugar mommy. Bruh. You're like 8 years younger than me. Hello. What do you mean, sugar mommy? It's fine.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Yeah, I honestly don't care about like, because for me, I don't really like want a big house. Because like the bigger the house, the more shit I have to clean, right? So like the main thing that I care about, right, is having, I'll get mates, bruh. The main thing I care about is a yard, right? Because my dogs need a yard. And even, yeah, and even after those boys get too old, and because time will eventually come where they are no longer around, I will likely get other dogs after them. Because I like dogs. There will be a dog. So they need a yard. But Potato, you're trying to set some pretty high expectations here, right? Let's drop those down a little bit here. I'll say something unhinged, but I'll be quiet. Bro, have you seen the rest of the chatters here? Go out, go all out, say it. Now you can't just say that and not say what you were going to say. I need to see it now. Say it. Say it. If you're not going to say it in chat, the least I'm going to make you do is DM it to me on Twitter. I'm going to see it. I need to see it. That's worse. Take your pick. Here or Twitter. It needs to happen, that Potato. You can't just say that and then not tell me what you were going to say. Hello? I live for the unhinged shit. Besides, you don't know. I might find it flattering. Potato apparently was going to say something unhinged and stopped herself. Which, when is something being unhinged stopped anyone in a VTuber's chat?
Careful, I bite.
Yeah, you can't leave it like that.
Let's crack it open.
Even Zayon says so. You have to know now. You shouldn't have even mentioned it if you didn't want us to call you out until you had to say it now. Because now you have to.
Let's get going.
It's required now.
You're dead.
If you just hadn't said anything, we wouldn't be in this situation. Not even the Matrix will help you. True. It won't.
Allow me to demonstrate. Take this.
So, what's it gonna be, Potato? Potato went full AFK. Potato closed the stream. Bet you anything right now, Potato just closed the stream. I'm like, at this point, I'm like 90% certain. She's just not said anything since.
More for me.
Oh, potato. Yeah, she closed stream. She's gone. She just dipped. She said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I can go back and I see the viewer count. She did close the stream. The viewer count dropped by one. Oh my god. Oh, little potato. Yeah, I don't think she realizes that doesn't help her case at all. Bitch. You were like perfectly way. Stop, I was talking to my big sister. Well, could have fooled us.
My faith will protect me.
Yeah, I'm just hearing you in the background thinking potato left. You had no way of proving to us otherwise.
I speak, they burn.
Hey, you guys go in the fire. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back, potato. Also, don't think you're being let off the hook. I need to hear the unhinged shit you were going to say. You cannot hide this from me any longer. You know, if you didn't want me to know about it, you shouldn't have just said it. You should have just not said anything, you know? If you had not said anything, I wouldn't have asked. Taking it with me to the grave. Badge. How can you be a sugar mommy if you can't say the unhinged shit without shame?
Well, so much for peace.
I'm dead. Yeah, well then just say the unhinged shit and you'll be fine, right? We'll drop the subject. All you gotta do.
What's inside?
Oh no, would you look at the time? That's a fucking cop-out and you know it. God damn it, potato. I can't even tell if Potato actually has to go now or if she's just trying to get out of saying anything.
Let's have a look.
I can't even tell anymore. At this point, who knows?
This place wasn't built for the living. On my way.
Now she fully dipped. There's no way she did it now. She's fully gone, isn't she? She fucking is. Oh, bro, you hate to see it. Who am I kidding? I love to see it. Will you clip this later? Oh, if someone doesn't, I will.
What now?
This is something that deserves to be clipped.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. What's inside?
Okay. Open all these things because the dead don't need them. Slap some heavy armor on myself. Slap that on Shadowheart so she gets fancier.
Looks like a trap there.
Strange coin. I wonder what
Be
it's
careful. There are traps about.
I'll say it because I don't want this thing to annoy me later. Alright. At this point, I was thinking it was just comedy and you're saying you'll laugh at Potato and sure even doesn't count. No, I was gonna say I would laugh at her if she didn't get 1,000 channel points before her sub expired. But she did, so I can't laugh at her for that. But Potato's back. She's it appears she is now typing out the unhinged shit. I don't know if it's gonna be here on Twitter. I don't know where to look for it. Because my DMs are not open, so it'd be well, actually, I think they are. It would just be a message request. Okay, I don't know where she's typing it. Oh, my DMs on Twitter aren't open? Oh, I did close those. Oops. Here, let me. Yeah. On. Okay. All right. Now you should be able to do it. Anyways, it's probably not as unhinged as you think. I will find it absolutely hilarious if you're sitting there thinking like, oh, this is super unhinged, and then you send it into something like really mild. If that is the case, I'm going to laugh.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
But anyway, my DMs should be open now.
Better not be cursed.
Should be anyway. I had closed them for a while because I kept getting message requests from bots, and I got annoyed.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Hang on. There we go.
Gods. These are the names of...
Okay.
Reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Okay, potato. That's I can see why you would have been a little embarrassed to say that in chat. Yeah, that's not the most unhinged thing I've heard, but it is a little unhinged. Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've heard, but I can see why you'd be embarrassed to say that on stream. You know, it's not like you're not like freaking. It's not like you're like friendly or Ina, where you have a limits. One of them would say that shit no problem.
That helped.
Zero hesitation.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
No, that's the max I can go. Yeah, not surprised. I prefer more wholesome interactions. Fair. I can say some fairly unhinged shit.
The darkness can be to our advantage.
The main reason I don't is because I choose not to. But
Time to move.
the army teaches you to be very unwholesome. But I can say some seriously unhinged shit.
On I go then.
Like, I don't know if you've ever been in chat at the same time as Noodle, but Noodle, much like myself, was also in the army. And one thing that she has said to me several times was deserved at that point, Cody. One thing she has said to me several times is that it's a good thing that she is asexual, because if she had a sex drive, there's some seriously unhinged shit that she would say because the army taught her to be very creative with it. And so then I'm like, there's a reason I have a filter. Yeah, if I did not have a filter, my ass would have been canceled like years ago. I'd have like no hope of doing anything for content creation ever.
Here goes nothing.
Thank you for the look, Cody. I hope you're having a good day. Let's throw a javelin at this. Yeah, so much for being silenced. I heard myself there. Anyways, I for real gotta go. I have a test to take. Go take your test.
To the death.
We'll catch you next time. Later, potato. The fact that you think it's acceptable to call me that. I had a 75% chance to hit that. And you still missed. You see, I don't need verbal components. Just smite.
Breathe deep and move.
I don't know why I was surprised. I was gonna do extra damage anyway.
Now they see me.
Because these things are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So my Warhammer really fucks their days up. Honestly, after this fight, I may call it a day. Or at least after this interaction. Follow with it.
Good move.
Because otherwise, you about to end here in a little bit, yeah. Probably within like the next couple minutes or so. I can't quite reach. Whatever shall I do? For one of these fuckers.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Be able to
Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
put the javelin there. I'm just gonna make sure to pick up my javelins wherever they are. Javelin. And we're gonna go complete this interaction, and then I'm probably gonna call it there.
Quite worthless for the tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
But since my sinuses are fucking killing me, I'm gonna have to find some like. I'm probably gonna have to like start taking cold medicine or some shit. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like, for a while I thought it was allergy. I'm pretty sure I'm just sick. Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's just because I'm sick.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
I love Withers as a character. Withers is great.
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest.
Wilt thou answer my question?
Bro, why are you speaking in Shakespearean?
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Farewell indeed. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save. And I'm going to call it there for today. What else? Dex is playing Final Fantasy. Let's go ahead and go raid Dex. Right as I'm ending. You make me do the push-ups. Alright, fine. I'll do 10 push-ups right before I end. There. Hope you're happy. Well, time to go raid Dex. I will catch y'all next week. I'll try to have my schedule out here by Sunday. Going to be changing. Gonna experiment with a few different times. Flash raid shooting. Sorry, you can't do that. But anyway, catch you guys next time. Till then, 6 out.